just what is back button focus? Well, it's a technique of assigning your camera's autofocus to a button on the back of the camera. Why would you want to do this? I'm going to explain all of that and a whole lot more in just a moment. Don't go away. Hi, I'm Barry Callister of Photographer's Freedom, taking you from beginner to better to business. Here on my YouTube channel and over at photographersfreedom.com, I do camera tutorials, camera gear reviews, photography business advice and more, all designed to help you no matter where you are in your photography journey. So if you like the sound of that, please hit subscribe and ding that notification bell so that you will be notified when I release a new video. If you watch all the way to the end of this video, I'm going to tell you how you can get your hands on a cheat sheet for back button focus with the Nikon D5200 and similar cameras, so hang around for that. Firstly, we're going to talk a little bit more about what back button focusing is. So back button focusing assigns your camera's autofocus to a button on the back of the camera, hence why it's called back button autofocus. This separates the focusing from the shutter release, which can be helpful for a couple of reasons. First of all, you don't have to switch focusing modes. Let's say you're taking a photo of a bird perched on a rock or something. You would most likely have your camera set to single servo AF or AFS. You press the shutter button halfway to achieve focus and then press it down all the way to take your shot. Just then the bird decides to fly off. You have to quickly switch to continuous servo AF or AFC in order to track its movement and keep it in focus. By the time you've done this, the bird is most likely gone and you've missed some great shots. With back button focus on, you can start in AFC mode and leave it there all the time. You simply press the button once to focus on the bird and take your shots. If it takes flight, you press and hold the button to enable your camera to continuously focus on it. As long as you keep the focus point on the bird, you should capture amazing photos of it in flight. Fingers crossed. The second reason to use back button focus is when using a technique called focus recompose. Let's say you are taking a photo of that same stationary bird on a rock and you want to have it in the right or left of frame to use the rule of thirds and give the shot some space and interest. You press the shutter button halfway to focus, move the camera, your finger slips, you've lost focus and you have to start again. But with back button autofocus enabled, you simply press the button once to focus on the bird, recompose, and then take your shot. Once you've pressed that back button, the camera will lock focus and you don't have to worry. At this point, you're probably getting excited about this autofocus technique and want to get it set up in your camera. Let's take a look at how to do it on the Nikon D5200. Firstly, press the menu button, then navigate to the custom setting menu indicated by the little pencil icon. Click OK to access that menu. Scroll down to F Controls using the multi-selector and press OK to access that menu. Scroll down to Assign AEL AFL button. Press OK to access that menu and you can see we have all these options here that we can assign to that button. You want to scroll all the way to the bottom to AF on and press OK to turn that on. There you go, now you have back button focusing assigned to the AEL AFL button on the back of the Nikon D5200. This is a really great technique to use for bird photography or wildlife photography. You can also use it for sport photography or really any situation where you have still subjects that could also move. I use this all the time. I set it up years ago and I've not turned it off since. So give it a go and come back to the video and leave a comment and let me know what you think of it. I'll be surprised if you don't say it's the best thing that ever happened to your photography. Well, that should clear up back button focus for you a little bit. Now, as a reward for watching the video this far, I'm going to tell you how you can get your hands on that back button focus cheat sheet I hinted to at the beginning of the video. What you need to do is click on a link that is down there in the video description somewhere. That will take you to a page where you can sign up for my mailing list. All you have to do is enter your name and email address and the cheat sheet will be sent straight to your inbox. It's that easy. I will be back with another video next week. Until then, I'm Barry Callister of Photographer's Freedom. Get out there, take some wicked shots. I'll see you soon.